I feel that I am home. I am home, and nobody's going to take it away from me. Not again, not ever.
Like, is it the accent difference? I know people who are more like in Kumasi, they say Debi more, and then people in Accra say Dab.
We're maxing our time in Ghana. We're only going to the gym this early because we got to try and get our steps in.
The African blackberry.
One?
Just to try. Could I try one? Yes. Is that possible?
So African Americans that have been granted citizenship are sharing their experiences and why they are so happy to officially be Ghanaians or be called Ghanaian. They've actually been waiting for this for a very, very long time. And also I have other foreigners sharing their experiences within Africa, sharing their experiences living and visiting Ghana. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe. You don't lose anything by liking, so just give the video a thumbs up. Let's go into the video.
So if you can introduce yourself and let me know what you're here doing today. Is there citizenship? Is something going on? What's happening?
Sure. Well, I am Dan Kwabena Willis, originally from Atlanta, Georgia. I'm here for citizenship. I have gone through the process, and today at 4 o'clock, I will be sworn in as a naturalized citizen here in Ghana, and I am so excited. We've been to Ghana over the years for over a decade, 2 decades, longer than that. And every time I came, we stayed longer and longer, and I've gotten to the point where I feel like this is home. And so I'm so excited, happy, and feel so blessed that I'm here to be part of this great country and this outstanding continent. And the most important thing that I tell everybody, I feel that I am home. I am home, and nobody's going to take it away from me. Not again, not ever. The diaspora. Yeah.
So real quick, what does citizenship mean to you?
It means that in most ways I'll be looked as a full citizen of Ghana, and I don't want to be special. I just want to be part and be part and enmeshed in this society. And I feel like I am being fully embraced in society, and I'm so proud of it. And quite honestly, a lot of people are not in a position to be able to make the transition at this point in time, but I encourage them to take whatever steps they can. And when they are ready, please do so. Because people talk a lot of talk and they say a lot of things, but I think in my heart, one of the most basic things I can do is come here and live most of my life here in the continent and contribute to the continent. The continent is growing, Ghana's growing, and I'm just so proud to be part of it.
Like that. And this is my father, who I've known since I was 3 years old. My mother here, NIHC. They moved to North Carolina in 1982. I was born in 79, and we just took a trip down memory lane. I was trying to show how, as a 3-year-old, I know how to read. So now I'm doing a little bit more than reading now. Yeah. So I'll show you what I can do now. Yeah. But, you know, big up and definitely much congratulations to you on your special day as a citizen. Like that's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. Right. All right.
I think there is no better place to come home to than to the Black Star, where it all began. So for us, that's why I think we choose Ghana.
Have you learned our national anthem already?
God bless our homeland, Ghana, and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend forever the cause of freedom and So, are you convinced? Are you convinced?
Am I coming? I want you to finish it.
Oh, fill our hearts with true humility, make us fearless, cherish honesty, and help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and might forevermore. And help us to resist oppressors' rule with all our will and might forevermore. Woo! So first of all, I'm the president of the African American Association of Ghana. My name is Shannon Nana Akufo-Addo, and today was an amazing celebration of Afro descendants and diasporans finally gaining their citizenship. So with this, we want to thank His Excellency President John Dramani Mahama, and also Her Excellency Nana Akufo-Addo. So we just want to say thank you to the Ministry of Interior, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, especially to Ghana Immigration, who deals with us the most, and the Ministry of Interior. So with that, we're just grateful today that this was able to happen, and we're looking forward to more citizenship ceremonies to welcome our people home. I think all of us was amazed at the theatrical performance that took place today. When it was the first time I saw like an excellent demonstration of what happened in history when we were torn apart, but also the reconciliation and what it can look like when we all come together. So with that, we're excited to be Ghanaians, and we're excited to participate in this nation building. Thank you.
What makes you so happy about coming back to Ghana? What have you heard about Ghana that you want to experience?
Ghana is the official gateway to Africa, and it always has been. It's the center of Pan-Africanism, starting with our Osajifo, Kwame Nkrumah. So I think there is no better place to come home to than to the Black Star.
One of the things that is never told about Africa is the fact that Africans are still native to Africa, thanks to our ancestors. Because the Native Americans no longer own America. The Aboriginals of Australia are no longer the owners of Australia. But our ancestors fought tooth and nail for us to at least be natives to the land. You come to Africa, Africa still belongs to Africans. Yes, I know that when it comes to resources, there's a lot of exploitation. When it comes to leadership and governments, most of them are still puppets to some foreign puppet masters. But when you come to Africa, Africa is still ours. And it's because our ancestors fought tooth and nail. So whenever people come out here to say, oh, our ancestors, why did they allow us to be colonized? They fought. And history is messy. There are some conversations about the past that we really don't talk about. Just because there are few people who collaborated, we don't talk about the very many people who resisted. And even accepting religion, any of the Abrahamic religions, because those were the religions that also had slavery in their capturing or in their conversions. Some of your ancestors accepting those religions was preserving the lineage. It was the only way, because these people came with brutal force. They came with inhumane ways of dealing with them. And they figured because they were caught unawares, unprepared, accepting those religions was a way of preserving their children. Because if they didn't, villages were being destroyed. People were being unalived if they didn't convert. So today, Africa, we are still children of Africa because of their fight. They fought hard. If you have forgotten your history, go and read the guerrilla wars across the continent. They were brutal. But those men and women were willing to go and fight in the forest for as long as it took, just so to make sure mbeberu amerudi kwao, just to make sure that you still own the land. And we owe it to them to do right, at least, and do something better and something different.
One of the condos that I'm buying in Ghana, it's not for me, it's not for my future spouse, not even for my kids, for my grandchildren. Someone asked me why Ghana.
This is why you guys see me creating content about going back home and teaching people how they can do it for themselves, or for any country for that matter. No, it's not about going there, spending all your money and just doing whatever. It's about generational wealth, cultural preservation, legacy. And while we're over here on the internet having these meaningless conversations about roles in the household and 50-50, our fairer counterparts are coming here and buying and grabbing up everything that they can in the highest growth projected market, y'all. Do with that information what you will. As always, I'm sending love to whoever needs it. Love you guys. Mwah.
All right, good morning. I want to talk to you today about why I didn't understand why Africans wanted certain types of smartphones, all right? Now, when I would arrive, this was years ago, I would bring different type of Androids, different type and iPhones with me. And many of them would be serious about that iPhone. And I wasn't necessarily serious until I got inland and started seeing the difference between these phones. One difference was my iPhone could ring under any circumstance. It could ring and it could take calls. The other ones, it seemed to be a serious problem with connectivity. So I'm like, okay, that's one issue. Then when I wanted to take pictures of different things, the camera quality was just totally different. All right. That iPhone made that picture clear. And even the older iPhones could do it. And the Androids just couldn't do it. So now I'm having two issues: connectivity, and I'm having photo issues in Africa. The third problem was the Android would crash. I mean, it would freeze up, and the iPhone was just rolling on through, not having any issues. But this is the key point that I want to make, guys, about these iPhones or Samsungs. If you don't have nothing, anything, any type of phone will do. And also you have to remember, you're smarter than that phone anyway. Okay? So remember, the phone doesn't make you or break you.
This is how I was able to afford moving to Ghana. People keep asking me, what job do you have? Can you share your work from home information? And how do you make money in Ghana? And to be honest, I don't have a job. I had to let go of the mindset of always needing a job to survive. When you move to Ghana, entrepreneurship is one of the most reliable sources of income you can build. But you can't come here with nothing. You need savings. I always tell people, save at least 1 to 2 years of living expenses. Budget your money and give yourself time to build something without being in survival mode. For me, moving to Ghana was risky. I moved without guaranteed income, but that's how life works sometimes. You make a decision, you prepare yourself, and you figure the rest out with a calm mind instead of fear. You are a spiritual being, and help will always find you when you move with intention. Now, if entrepreneurship really isn't for you, there are remote options. You can find remote jobs on sites like Indeed, Anywhere Works, and Upwork, where virtual assistant and online jobs are being posted every single day. But if you truly want to thrive in Ghana, you have to shift your mindset. You can't think paycheck to paycheck anymore. You have to learn financial literacy, and you have to reconnect with your spiritual side.
Ghana, why do some people say Debbie and other people say Dabi? Like, is it the accent difference? I know people who are more like in Kumasi, they say Debbie more, and then people in Accra say Dabi. Tell me, Dabi is no, by the way, for all the diaspora watching. Yeah, Dabi means no. So if you hear Dabi, 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 that's what I hear. That was the first word I learned in Ghana when I arrived in 2020. Dabi, 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 Dabi. I was like, what are they saying? Dabi can be someone's name. Debbie, Deborah, Dabi.
Yo, it's currently 5:30 a.m. It is 27 degrees. Me and my wife are about to go to the gym. We're maxing our time in Ghana. We're only going to the gym this early because we gotta try and get our steps in for the wedding.
So, one of my friends used to live here, so I used to play in this house when I was younger. And there was another house down the street as well.
Hey guys, everyone keeps asking us what are we doing in Ghana, and we are Team Egobi, and we basically go around different schools meeting kids up to age 13 to 16 and teaching them about mental literacy and having fun with them. Talking about independence. Wonderful day in Ghana. I want to go up there someday.
So here I am meeting with the kids, and I give them some exercise to do. And I love it when they come up with so innovative ideas. It's just amazing to watch them grow.
3, 2, 1.
My favorite Ghanaian food is buffalo. Kenke, fufu, kinke, banku, fish. I like bofomato and plantain. Pasta with chicken and some little cheese. Bofomato and strawberry yogurt.
Are y'all not tired? No, like seriously, are y'all not tired of this conversation? I have been seeing this going around more and more frequently, and it's just really making me think about how scary it is for people to see unity amongst the diaspora, and we not even realizing it. They just blatant in our faces. I've been seeing all this going around thinking that all these Black Americans specifically that are going to all these other countries, and that we're driving up the cost of everything. Like, as someone who currently now lives in Ghana, like, do y'all really think that we're coming to these places and we're saying, no, my friend, please don't charge me what you charge the locals. No, charge me what you charge foreigners. That's what I want. Do y'all think that's what we're saying? Do you think we want to be price gouged? Like, we are literally leaving our countries in droves because we are up to our necks in debt. And we don't even have the same opportunity in other countries. And we just trying to get a relief, and we finally find it in these other countries that align with us. And to see, like, especially our people coming at us, especially I've had people in the comments that are from the continent, don't even live in the continent. They're living in other countries complaining about the same thing that they're saying that we doing. But they doing it. They tweeting that from Minnesota. Colorado, saying all these things. And it's just like, y'all, I really need y'all to think about the fact that, like, we're coming to these countries because we're looking for more quality of life, more fulfillment. We're looking to actually get more bang for our buck. And it's not to say that there aren't bad apples. There are always going to be bad apples. Like, I think that there's still this huge misconception that everybody that comes from the States has money, and that's absolutely not true. We run off debt. So most of us are up to our necks in debt. And even if you're in good debt, baby, you still indebted. Okay, I just really want us to do away with it, because the sad reality of it is we're just starting to see how truly magnetic the unity is being seen. That just, it's like, it's real suspicious that now you're seeing people, Black Americans, coming back to these countries in droves. And now we're starting to see all this discourse about our own people not wanting us. So we're having negative experiences. Y'all don't find that suspicious? Y'all don't find that suspicious? Oh, it's just me?
Hello viewers, it is still day 3 of trying random things in Ghana, and today I have a very random thing. It's called jollof rice. In my Ghana shirt, trying some Ghanaian jollof that has been made 4 hours ago. It's in its prime right now. I need Nottingham to score. It's so good, it's so good. It's just enough flavour for it to be a bit interesting. And like, if it had too much flavor, it would be too much. It's perfect. It's just, it makes me a little bit emotional. It's a 9.7. 9.7.
Me do for the same. Me hiam bua kakra. Una obebua me. Yatena se adidi kakra. Na ansa na yididi ye de. Na accommodate. We so ho accommodate na. Utime hu se bibikiti we bi na bofu. Bibikiti we bi na bofu. Oh hu sa English kasa no. Omuka no hungry. Hungry na angry na modi bumu bako. Na o my friend no hungry. So ahu. Na wo di battery ya. Ya kana say. Babaka so wo di asisia o. Metime hu se wo bufu kom. Ana ya kana say. Bye bye.
Okay, so we've successfully secured the African blackberries. Never tried anything like it. No. What benefits does this have?
Oh, it's like a vitamin C.
Vitamin C?
Yeah.
Okay, so this will make me healthy and strong. I was told that there's something called the African blackberry, and I'm going to go now and try it out. Hello. Hello? Could I try the African blackberry?
One?
And just to try. Could I try one? Yes. Is that possible? It's nice, yeah. It's very nice. I like it. But I've never seen anything like it in Germany. So it's mushy. It's like, it's almost like it has its own texture. mushy texture on top. Interesting. Tastes like a sweet. Eating caramel, something super sweet. I like it. Okay, so African blackberry was nice. I give it 8 out of 10. Really cool. Let me know what I can try next time.
One thing about us Africans, if you come to our countries, we always like it when you speak our language. Now, for example, when I was in Ghana, most of the people assume that I know Chi, like I can speak Chi. That is something that even made me to learn Chi very fast. So, for example, if you're going to the market, or let's say, for example, you're on the street and you want to buy some food, at least you need to know the language that you use to buy some things. So, for example, when I used to go to the street, I liked to buy dieho so much. At least, you also have to learn some of these types of food, know the names and all that stuff. So, when I was buying dieho, I used to say, there was a lady who was selling it, so I would say, "Ma'am, pacho meto dieho 10 cities," and I say meto dieho 5 cities, and I'm with 10 cities, and I say 15 cities. Kosia baku, kosia is egg, like you really need to learn some of those words.
Okay, so there are a couple of things living in Ghana will teach you as a Nigerian, and the first one has to be respect for women. Now, I don't know how these people do it, but if you stay in Ghana for quite some time, you realize that there's any things you can't do to women. Now, this is not a form of comparison, but just a few things I realized. In Nigeria, maybe a guy can be beating up a woman. People want to come and settle and what's going on. Over here in Ghana, at least it's something I witnessed at least once, and some other persons confirmed that this is how it is here. If you beat up a woman, they will separate you, beat you. After beating you, they now ask you, okay, what happened? And then you start explaining what happened. But by the time they don't diss you, they don't beat you. I'm not sure you'll get a chance to explain what you have. But I think I really like it because they just have this kind of utmost respect for women. And Ghana will teach you respect. You just learn how to respect people. You just realize that saying please to somebody does not belittle you. Saying you are sorry does not necessarily make you less of a man. Saying thank you does not take anything from you. In fact, most times they even tell you I'm sorry when they are not even wrong. They even tell you thank you when what you did does not even warrant it. So the more you stay here, the more you realize you have to be appreciated for very little things that to you might necessarily not count. And finally, the Chale culture. Before you know, you start calling everybody Chale. You start saying cry. Oh, this food is sweet, cry. and it's kind of a normal thing actually.
I'm fine, sir. You see Ghana Road. This is Accra, Ghana. Today is Sunday. This is like express. This is like express. This is a big road. This is main road. This is big road where cars are passing. You won't see traffic. Today is Sunday. In Lagos, even on Sundays, I don't know where people are going, if not only church. Even on Sundays. Because most work, some people work Monday to Saturday, Monday to Friday. I don't know why there will still be traffic in Lagos on Sundays, even on Sundays. You can be in 8 hours traffic, 4 hours traffic, 3 hour traffic. But when I'm saying this, people that are not staying in Lagos, even the ones that are staying in Lagos, they know what I'm saying is true. But they don't want to admit that we have traffic in Lagos more than Ghana. I know I don't know it everywhere in Ghana, but where I'm staying, you go to find traffic by yourself. You go see. Hey, Chale, me, I like Ghana. Oh. Hey. Hey.
Can I try this? Can I try this? I want to try this.
Okay, I'm coming. I will take you for you, eh? Don't worry.
Okay.
Take this one.
Okay.
Hey! Yes!
Okay.
Hey! I'm running back here, boy.
Okay.
Show me your problem.
Okay. Planting.
Okay. Thank you, eh?
Okay.
Honestly, it is something that like whenever I see it, I'm so happy for them because listen, we cannot say they are in America and when they come here, we will not give them this opportunity to, if like to people or to some of them that want to be Ghanaians. So this particular initiative was started by the previous government, and I think this government is also doing what, continuing with what the previous government did, and I think it's in the right direction. I'm so happy seeing them, so happy getting Ghanaian citizenship. You know, when you hear about people fighting for citizenship, usually it is we Africans maybe going to Europe, going to America to fight for the green card and becoming citizens and all that. But now it's the other way around. It's like so many diasporans, when they get hold of the African passport, they are so excited. They are so excited. And listen, this is just the beginning. And as I always say, things are definitely going to change and things are fast changing. You might think the UK, the US, Europe are where the opportunities and whatever is. But let me tell you, there are so many opportunities in Africa and people are making millions and millions and billions of dollars here in Africa. So if you're a diaspora and you are in America, listen, Africa has a lot of opportunities. Forget about the bad roads. Forget about the on and off of the electricity that actually goes on and off. Listen, there are enormous opportunities here. And we have these Lebanese, Chinese, Indians taking advantage of these opportunities. And you being a black person, you always come to Africa and you complain. And these people are just taking over. Please, we don't want whatever that has happened abroad to happen here too. So please come and build businesses. Come and do, there are challenges, yes, but feel free, come and build businesses. And I'm telling you, you will never regret doing that. So please come home. Thank you so much for watching.